Man, it's your boy AJ for the win back again, and today we're gonna be checking out Poetic Flacco from No Jumper. Talk about Boston Richey, the Snitch. In comparison to him to R. Kelly. Apparently, he got some new paperwork. Let's check it out.
R. Kelly Jr., Boston Richey, is in a world of trouble. It's really bad. The situation is stemming from an altercation he had with his really young girlfriend, Tati. Boston Richey got a lot of bombastic side eyes when they went public with their relationship 9 days after Tati turned 18. Boston Richey was 26 years old. The common sense assumption here is if you guys announced that y'all are together 9 days after her 18th birthday, then you were probably on some R. Kelly Jr. activities, bro. You was probably dealing with her before her birthday, especially when her birthday came and y'all were on vacation and she was in your bed with no clothes on and like with your chain on after her birthday announcement. So you don't get that comfortable.
Yeah, that's wrong, but where is her parents at? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying?
In 9 days, bro. All right, you don't hit her up in her DMs on the 18th birthday within 1 hour, and then you have her in your bed with your chains on, taking pictures on vacation within 9 days, locked in boyfriend and girlfriend. That's not what happened. Now, there's rumors that they were talking 2 or 3 years before her birthday. But this video isn't about.
Oh, don't say it ain't so. Boston Richey, that nigga music hard as fuck. It's probably because he was with them young bitches, man. Look at this nigga. That bitch look 28. What the fuck wrong with her? She getting all this, what is it on her face?
This video is actually about Boston Richey being caught red-handed by several witnesses, man, for giving Tati the triangle, square B, X, Vegeta, triple punch combo, bruh. Apparently, Boston Richey and Tati was at an event with a lot of people, and Boston Richey started tripping during an argument that him and Tati was having. The early stages of this argument was actually captured on footage, and you could see Boston Richey getting progressively more angry and irate, starting off with snatching her phone, throwing it away, and people actually had to intervene between the two because it felt like Boston Richey was about to get physical outside in front of everybody. His back is turned of some sorts, and it looks like he's talking, but when he turns around and sees Tati is texting on her phone, he loses it.
Ain't no value? Alright, so he chilling, he talking to somebody regularly. Then he looked to his right. Oh, he tripping. Snatch that shit. Oh, he a hoe. A young bitch is young. She gonna do what she wanna do, brother. You want a loyal little old lady? Get you an old lady, man. Get you a wife, son. You gotta go get you a little 30, 35, like somebody that ain't already been through that shit. Damn.
I don't know why they were fighting. I don't know why they were arguing. But one trend that's very disturbing that I've noticed is these entertainers will wife up these women that are known 304s, that are attention seeking 304s, that are heavily promiscuous. They will wife up these chicks and then get mad when these chicks are acting in their element. Tati is extremely promiscuous. It was only a few months ago, maybe a month or two ago, when Tati was exposed for cheating on Boston Richey with Lil TJ. Boston Richey posted a lot of sad Twitter posts for a couple of weeks, and then we've seen them right back together. So these two have gone through some weird stages, so he probably don't trust her. She probably don't trust him because he has cheated.
And you know he's spinning a bag to manipulate her mind to think he the one and only, but you're bringing her around other elite rappers just by having her around you. You know what I'm saying? Why not put her through, if you're gonna do it, put her through school, bro. This could be your lawyer. This could be your doctor while you sick and dying at 80. You know what I'm saying? Instead, you want some, you a weirdo, Boston.
Times. So that's probably what I believe their issues stemming from is trust issues, right? He probably thinks she's sneaking and geeking when she's in her phone and he's acting out like a fool. Wifing up a chick who's for the streets and then getting mad she's acting like she's from the streets is mental illness. But apparently, their altercation didn't just stop there from what we could see on camera. Apparently, it spilled over, and rumors began to circulate on these Instagram blogs that would accuse Boston Richey of choking out Tati. One of the employees of the establishment would tweet, "So I get to work to be informed that Boston Richey was beating that little girlfriend of his in the back seat of the black car service for 2 hours this morning. She's 2 months pregnant, by the way." From my perspective, you can always tell how somebody behaves behind closed doors based on how they behave in public. If somebody is willing to get in their girlfriend's face like that, if somebody is willing to be separated from their girlfriend but still trying to push past everybody to get to her, throw their phone to the ground, if they're willing to do that in public with 1,000 eyewitnesses, Brett, then they would probably put hands on her behind closed doors. There's usually a correlation there. But I couldn't really take nobody's word for this, right? Like, listen, unless Tati herself came out, I couldn't really put any much stock into this. Because an employee who wasn't there being told this by other employees means nothing to me. I was going to wait until Tati came out or until Boston Richey confessed. So it looks like we got our confirmation earlier today because Tati apparently has had enough of Boston
Oh shit.
Richey putting his hands on her. So she decided to file a police report. And in this police report, she tells it all. She breaks down everything that happened that night. The first thing that really caught my eye was the state of Texas versus Jalen Taheen Foster, which is Boston Richey. Felony charge, assault, family violence, impeding breathing. That caught my eye.
That mean he was choking her, gang? He already got a charge. It ain't just a police report. A police report don't mean a charge. He got a whole indictment. He might get convicted. Follow along.
This ain't no he said, she said. This is what she said was enough for the police to come do their investigation, find out that there's probable cause to arrest him for family violence. There's witnesses saying he did this stuff. So this is not just, we taking her word for it. These girls be lying. No, this is her word was substantiated enough so where the police had enough to charge him with a felony. And there's witnesses too, by the way, who can attest to everything that she's saying in this police report. It starts off by them saying they believe Jalen, Boston Richey, did then and there unlawfully, intentionally, and knowingly cause bodily injury to Tatiana Charles. Hereafter, styled the complaint a person with whom the defendant had a dating relationship by impeding the normal breathing and circulation of the blood of the complaint by applying pressure to complaint's neck. It will continue and state that on March 30th between 8 p.m. to 10:30 p.m., Tatiana Charles, hereby referred to as the complainant, she stated that she and the defendant, Boston Richey, who is her boyfriend,
he got out of the vehicle. The defendant had exited his vehicle and pushed her into the second row of the vehicle. He arrived at the location and began to choke her with both hands around her neck. The complainant stated that the defendant had choked her for approximately 6 to 10 seconds, choking her approximately 20 times in 2 hours. Bro, this is attempted murder at this point. They gonna bury it. He's lucky this ain't California, bro. In California, they take domestic violence shit and family shit like this all because of O.J. Simpson. Ever since then, they take this shit serious, bro. You get time. Matter of fact, my first time in the county, bro, half the people I was running into was in there for domestic violence, and it's some with a bitch. You feel me? When I heard, I was 18. When I seen that, I vouched I'll never put my hands on a bitch, nigga. Everybody in here for that? Oh, hell no. What? Why is it not playing?
Was at Saki outdoor pool event for an event when a defendant grabbed her phone from her hands and began arguing with her and later took her other phone. The complainant stated that the defendant and she had taken two separate vehicles to arrive at the event. She said once they got there, she asked the defendant for her phone back from the vehicle. The complaint stated that when she got out of the vehicle, the defendant had exited the vehicle and pushed her into the second row of the vehicle. He arrived at the location and began to choke her with both hands around her neck. This next part confirms to me that Boston Richey is a professional. This man is a professional woman beater. He understands exactly how to do it. What we're about to hear next really shows me this is not a one-time occurrence. This isn't a second-time occurrence. No, this is a
I didn't
man
know he was.
who has perfected the art.
I didn't know he was gonna read it. I'll let him read the next part because I already seen the next part where he said, "If you call the police, I'm gonna kill you." He going to jail, y'all.
Of putting his hands on women. The complaint stated that the defendant had choked her for approximately 6 to 10 seconds, choking her approximately 20 times in 2 hours. In the words of my brother Rockstar 2800, man, this man was choking her out for 6 to 10 seconds, 20 times over 2 hours. This man was airbending with her breathing, man. This ain't a laughing matter, bro. Boston Richey, you wrong.
It's not a laughing matter. This nigga just cracked the whole joke. Did y'all see this part? We don't need to watch a whole video. No disrespect, Flock. You're a little too slow. That the complainant stated that she felt as though she was going to die. Y'all see that? Let me move me out the way. Y'all see this shit? The complainant stated she felt as though she was going to die. The defendant has said, if you call the police, I might as well kill you. And when she tried to get out of the car, the defendant said, you're not getting out this car. That's kidnapping. She also said there were 2 other people in the car as the assault took place. The defendant did not stop until a mutual friend of both of them had got in the car and prevented the defendant from continuing the assault. The complaint stated she was 4 to 8 weeks pregnant. Is aware that she is pregnant. He's aware. She said she wanted to press charges. She gonna get a bag if he got legal money. He might got a lot of illegal money. The complainant stated the defendant grabbed her neck with both hands while she tried to sit up in the vehicle and apply pressure. She also stated she could not breathe for approximately 6 to... That's a long time. It probably felt like that, but it couldn't have been, bro. Maybe it was, but damn, he fucked up. He going to jail.
It was airbending with her breathing, man. This ain't a laughing matter, bro. Boston Richey, you wrong, bro. You was Avatar training with her breath, bro. Bro, this man was choking her out for 6 to 7 seconds, 6 to 10 seconds. She passed out and then bring her back to life. She comes back to life and he, nah. Bro, this man was trying to be Avatar Roku. I can't even say he's Aang, bro. This man is Avatar Roku in his final stage. This man done mastered the art of airbending. This is sick. But it continues, okay? So he choked her out approximately 20 times in 2 hours. The complaint stated, during the strangulation, the complaint stated that she believed she had lost consciousness, felt dizzy, lightheaded, tense, weak, and had vomited 2 times in the vehicle. The complaint stated that she felt as though she was going to die. The defendant had said, if you call the police, I might have you out of pocket.
Monday.com is the best AI for work. And here's why. Let me show you some of the mind-blowing things that
pocket, bro. This ain't cool, homie. This is not cool. But it continued, right? And when she tried to get out of the car, the defendant said, you're not getting out of this car. She also said there were 2 other people in the car as the assault took place. The defendant did not stop until a mutual friend of both of them said she wanted to press charges against the defendant. So, they came, they made their report, and they charged him. This is sick, and I might get some flack for this, but I'll be one of the only ones to point out the obvious. Boston Richey is only popular when it comes to women because he brags about tricking, he raps about tricking, he brags about buying women, spending a lot of money on them up front. So when you get with a man who openly brags about buying women with his money, then you can't really act shocked if he treats women like his property. Boston Richey is somebody who spends a lot of money on women, brags about it, raps about it, women love him for it. So don't act surprised when he starts treating these women like his property. All right? There's something there. These dudes are not just giving out these extreme amount of money because they're good guys, bro. They do it for power and control. Boston Richey, to me, he been somebody who was a little off. Like when his ex-girlfriend exposed them for sending their intimate videos to other people, bragging on it, I knew he was a weirdo then.
That's what I said. Like, the last messages in our phone before he sent his mama the screenshot of me telling him, like, send my money right now. Because he told me he was going to send me $5,000 if I make the post about it being fake, the transactions being fake. I'm like, all right, I'll do it. He like, I'm going to send you $5,000. So he sent me $1,000 on Cash App. I refunded him. Don't send me no half-ass payment. Send my lump sum. Like, what like, are you cool? He was telling me how he got court on Monday and none of this finna matter. And I told him, like, I hope you go to jail for life. I hope you stay in there. I hope you die in there. Like, you was a kid. I hope you stay in there. She trying to make it seem like I'm extorting him. Ain't no extortion when a nigga exposed you. How could you extort a millionaire that exposed you? Of course, you don't want me to sue you. So yeah, give me what you gonna give me. Or we could go to court about this. I could sue you for everything. Why would you ever? It ain't about no or none of that. Why wouldn't you send you in your video? Why would you send me? Boom.
Wait, so this is the ex that is aware of him cheating on her with this new bitch that just had turned 18 and they got together 9 days later, allegedly. So that means he was fucking on her already. And she was willing, as a female, this is wrong, to utilize that information and extort this nigga. She said it's not extortion. She literally just defined it and said, or I could sue you. That's what you're supposed to do first. You're not supposed to, don't talk to niggas about money and give me this, give me, no, 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 no. We don't know law. You don't know law. Yeah, you gotta read up on that shit. For real, for real.
Go back. It started from when your son out here sending my videos out. He lied. I don't have any videos of us. I got a new phone. Stop playing with me, fool. You know I don't play them type of games. You is a weirdo. This is a screenshot of the girl telling me, showing me, like, telling me she got shit in me. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. Hold on. So, boom. A few days later, the girl actually sent the video. This how this started. You mentioned money. When you do something wrong, you think money solve everything. Like,
this all came out because apparently her and his girlfriend was going back and forth, and then she posted a screenshot of him sending her $5,000, and it kind of appeared like he was just sending her $5,000 just because she never stated why he sent her $5,000. But you know, that was sort of like the mic drop on his girlfriend. But then his mom came out and said that, oh, she was extorting him for $5,000 and he didn't just send it willingly. So apparently he's sending her $5,000 because, again, this dude is just doing some weird stuff, man. Sending home videos that him and her made to random IG models that he wanted to bang, sending it over like, yo, look at my performance, look at what I do. Bro, it's just bizarre behavior, bro, right? It's bizarre. Now, I believe that these accusations will hurt him more than, you know, the snitching allegation, right? Because with snitching, for the most part, only street dudes are upset at snitching. And in 2025, bro, even the street dudes don't care about snitching like that no more. But with the woman beating accusations, his entire brand right now, because street dudes ain't really following him no more, his entire brand right now is he's known as a trick. He's known as, you know, the dude who makes pandering music to women. So now the women is thinking, oh, well, bro, what? Oh, you's a monster. Oh, we are done. Now your female audience is gone for it, bro, right? Because you're not somebody who was like a sex symbol, or you're not somebody who was, right? Like, you was just looked at as somebody who made some pretty good pandering music. They can live without you, bro. This is bad. You know, yo, let me know in the comment section, what do you guys think about this, man?
Man, shout out to Flacco for bringing us this detailed paperwork to look at. That was fun. I didn't know you was gonna read it there, buddy. You know what I'm saying? But it's going up. It's like just left, right, left, right, left, right. This is going down right now, bro. If you make music, tread lightly. You know, they might find a way. You could probably make music right now just lying, talking about all the lying about doing drills and robbing people. Man, they might come get you for a conspiracy at this point, bruh. It's your boy AJ for the win. And you know what I'm saying? Till next time, bro. Catch y'all in the next one.